Hey guys, Buffer Game Bet today bringing our video, and today we're covering for our weapon conversions for Modern Warfare 3 the Russian RPL-20 by Kalashnikov. So this is actually the first belt-fed 545 by 39mm light machine gun. This is meant to fill the role of a SAW or a squad automatic weapon for the Russian military. So we'll go ahead and cover this weapon, brand new weapon here for Season 6. Called the Kastov LSW. Go ahead and I'll show you how to build it, and then we'll get into some gameplay and some facts on the weapon. So here is the Kastov LSW, or the RPL-20 as it is in real life. So let's go ahead and back out. And first off, we'll go to the Battle Pass, show you guys how you unlock this. So going over to the Battle Pass here for Season 6. You can see the RPL-20 here is at Tier 9, or Cell 9, however you want to say it, the Kastov LSW. So if you start over here, just pretty quick to get over here to the new weapon. So the Kastov LSW, go ahead and see if we can see a description for the weapon. Not here, so we'll go ahead and go over back to the weapon itself and read the description. But first off, though, see our awesome Russian operator there with the weapon. Looks really good. So go ahead and select the weapon here. Let me just go ahead so you can see here. Kastov, with the best-in-class fire rate and tac stance accuracy, this LMG was crafted to tear enemies through at short to medium range. So it has a really high rate of fire also, which we'll go ahead and I think we can look at it here. So you can see at base, this thing just about 800 rounds per minute. So really good rate of fire here, rivaling the M249, actually faster than the M249. So the fastest in rate of fire appears to be correct based off what it's saying here, minus the tech eradicator, which that drops off though. So the fastest in rate of fire, next to the RAP H, also pretty quick, but this is going to be a little bit more accurate. So we'll go ahead and jump into the gunsmith for this weapon. I'll go ahead and strip it down to base. So here's the base RPL-20. So first off, what we're going to want to do is for the muzzle device, you could leave the muzzle device at base. It looks like an RP or an AK-100 series style break. However, based on the Army show pictures of this, or what we have shown from the Russian trials, either of these flash hiders appear to be the right one. So the L4R or the TLZ. Either of these, we're going to go with the L4R flash hider for muzzle flash concealment, recoil control, and gun kick. Go ahead and select that. Now the barrel length. The base barrel length for this is going to be 20 inches. So you can see, not sure what the base one is here. The real life barrel length, I meant to say, is actually 23 inches. So we have the 20 inch, we have a short one, and then we have a longer one with an extended handguard. So it appears to be that this 20 inch barrel is going to be the right one. Again, in real life, it's around a 23 inch barrel. But the 20-inch barrel should be good. So that's going to give us damage at range, bullet velocity, and firing aiming stability. So we'll go ahead and select that. Now for the laser, personal preference, we're going to go with the SZ 1mW PEK. Again, it's basically a Russian PEK 15, but again, we're trying to really replicate what we've seen at the Army show 2020 when this was unveiled. So we'll go ahead and select that. And again, this is just going to give us aiming stability, but I'll show you the trick. You can't see the laser here, but with the optic we're going to use, you can. So the optic, we really want a Russian optic or a Russian flip optic. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is go to our hybrid sites, and we're going to want the Thermo Optic X9. So this is a Thermo Optic 5.5 magnification with a flip, and it does look a lot like a Russian hybrid. So we'll go ahead and do that, and because it's Thermo Optic, you can see with the flip active, you can see that laser, which I'll show. The buttstock appears to be the correct buttstock. You could opt for this heavy stock, but again, the base buttstock appears to be the right one. Rear grip, personally, I like this US Palm type pistol grip here, but again, you can leave it at the base pistol grip because it does appear to be correct, or the VIP 9 would be another good option to be more accurate. And then for the underbarrel option here, you do have a custom grip, which is this one here, the brace fire grip, but we're going to go ahead and go, you could go with any of the bipods or the bipod grips. The canted grips are good too. I really like the bipod grips, I think would be fitting for this, but I think we're going to try and go Again, based on what I've seen in the Russian army videos of this, they're using something like an RK-1, which the closest we can get to that is a MWIII foregrip. So we'll go ahead and select that. You could use any of these vertical ones. The Hex 40 would be a good one also. So we'll go ahead and use the MWIII foregrip for recoil control, really at the hip, aiming on stability, and hip fire accuracy. Obviously, you can see what that's going to do across the board for our recoil. Go ahead and select that. And that's our final design for the Russian, or the Kalashnikov RPL-20. Again, it is the first belt-fed 5.45 by 39 millimeter weapon. This is meant to supplement for the PKM. So again, the same type of role that the M249 fills for the U.S. military is what this is going to fill for the Russian military. So still in trials, you have the select fire on the left-hand side and the right-hand side, ambidextrous charging handle here on the right-hand side. And the ejection port also appears to be on the right-hand side here in game. I'm not sure what it is in real life. It could be on actually right there on the left-hand side. Actually, fires non-disintegrating linked 5.45 by 39 millimeter. And you have the carrying handle there for the quick swap barrel change also. So that's the RPL-20. Let's go ahead and look at the camos for this. So you don't really have great camos off the bat. The base ones are pretty not great. But if we go to some of the all camos here, some of the specials, I mean, that's cool. And then you have some of the old Modern Warfare 2 ones, I think, like the geometric. The stripes, I think, are really good ones, like Field Ops looks good. You can also go with the solid color ones, always are nice as well. So that's the RPL-20. Let's go ahead and jump into the firing range with this weapon, and we'll show this off. So here we are in the firing range. Look at the inspect here. Again, you can see the 5.45 by 39 millimeter. Good looking machine gun. Pretty simple inspect animation. Now, one thing, you can see the laser there because we have the thermal flip. If I take it off, you can't see the laser. Nobody else is going to see this laser besides you right here and with the thermal, unless they have a thermal also. So that's kind of the trick to get a laser assist without anybody else seeing it. So let's go ahead and unload. Now, I haven't really played on controller in a while, so my aim is pretty bad. Also, we don't have the best attachments on this either, so that's gonna be my excuse for my terrible aim there. But you can see that reload mechanic looks really good. And here it's actually not, it's not really, okay, it is belt fed there, I think. No, it's actually not. So in game here, I'm just noticing this now, it's not really belt fed. It's kind of magazine fed from the bottom, which is incorrect. It should be belt fed in real life. So we'll look at that when we do the reload again. But again, you can see here, so I have pretty bad attachments to control the recoil. Let's just let it rip. So you can see there, it's gonna go pretty horizontal, but otherwise straight up, you're gonna get a big pull to the right and then the left. So try and control it here. A little difficult to control for sure. So, I mean, it looks like it's belt fed, but not really. It's hard to really tell with the reload animation, especially with the inspect animation. So it should be a belt fed machine gun. It's clearly looks like it's magazine fed through the bottom, however it's happening here. So I don't think, maybe that's correct how it is in real life. Again, it's still in the prototype phase, so I'm not 100% sure. So you kind of control it there. You're definitely going to want some horizontal recoil options on this, for sure. And your best bet would be to mount it with these attachments. These are clearly not the best attachments, but it's a cool gun nonetheless. So really cool. I like that reload. And you can see, I don't see any links coming out with it. So it does look like they kind of made it almost magazine fed. It's like a magazine fed hybrid, which was part of the prototype development. Let's go ahead now and jump into the gameplay for this weapon, and we'll get into it. So in real life, like I said, the Kalashnikov RPL-20, it is in the prototype phase for testing. It's moving into new testing phases here in 2024, or final testing phases. It was introduced at Army 2020 show, and or Army 2020, and then shown off further in 2022, and been in trial for a couple of years now. It is the first, to my knowledge, belt-fed light machine gun chambered in 545 by 39mm. It is a completely different project than the RPK-16, which is magazine fed. So based on feedback with that, this is a whole new project by Kalashnikov to kind of supplement that saw roll with a belt fed option instead of a magazine fed option. Now originally there was talk, and they had developments to have it a dual feed, so it could be belt fed and magazine fed, like you saw with the original M249 saw. However, that was opted out to save on weight of the weapon. It comes in around the same weight as the RPK-74 used to, which is good. So again, Kalashnikov Concern is a development produced in 2020 was when it was unveiled. So development took place sometime before that. The mass of the weapon is going to be 11 to 12 pounds. The length is going to be 42 to 45 inches, and the barrel length is going to be 590 millimeters or 23.2 inches. I'm sure they're going to have different barrel lengths available when the weapon does come out. Cartridge is the 545 by 39 millimeters, a gas operated rotating bolt, firing from the open bolt stance instead of closed bolt. The rate of fire in real life is going to be around 600 rounds per minute, so here in game it is much faster. And the feed system is non-disintegrating belt, which does not quite appear to be what we're seeing here. So that's one thing. Again, it's still in the prototype phase. There's only the one video out, if you look online, of the Russians kind of showing this off in a performance video. So I'm not sure how the reload works for this 100%, if this is accurate in game or not. I think usually Call of Duty takes liberties, and you see some liberties just with the weapon itself, from what I can tell. But the charging handle, everything's on the right side. That could be how they did the belt fed system, though. However, you do have what appears to be no links on this, or disintegrating links, because you're not having a link belt come out of the left-hand side of the weapon like you should be seeing. So other than that, again, this is meant to be an alternative to the RPD or the PKM, PKP Pecheneg, in the smaller caliber of the 545 by 39 millimeters. So let me know your guys' thoughts down below. If you guys are enjoying the content, we're trying to branch out a little bit more here on the channel. So we're covering more games on PC. Just had some 0-hour videos out. If you guys want to see some tactical gameplay of that without commentary, I'm going to be having a lot more videos for different content with a lot of these PC games that we've been covering. We'll go back to Call of Duty here for some of these nice Season 6 weapons. We've been doing a little bit of DMZ streams, and we have Black Ops 6 coming out, which we will cover as well. But we do have Delta Force and a lot of other stuff coming. So let me know your thoughts down below. The membership button is available. We also do have merchandise down below. All that should be in the description below the video. I'm also reworking the merchandise soon, so we'll have higher quality merchandise available from a different spot. So stay tuned for that. If you're a member of the channel, you will continue to get the discount when that comes out. Let me know your thoughts down below. Until next time, this is Buffering Gaming with the RPL-20 from Kalashnikov Concern. Until next time, Buffering Gaming out.
Just said to us.